Hello everyone, welcome back to Death Stranding. So I gotta say, the game has taken quite a shift in tone, and I honestly don't like it. I don't like guns. I don't like games where you run around shooting at people. If that's a sign of how the game is changing, it makes me really worry about whether I'm going to be able to complete. But I like building roads, and I like delivering cargo. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Early in the game, you're fighting mules, but they don't seem like bad guys. I mean, they're raiding you for cargo, but you raid them for ceramics, so it's just... I'll try, man. I'll try. But, and the BTs themselves, they're more like landmines. They're not like combatants. But that, just running through trench warfare with an assault rifle, that's not the game I want to play. That makes me worried. I was expecting... Okay, the last episode just went so completely different than what I was expecting. I was thinking, like, it would be like in the first area, where we had to go through a large, long area full of BTs and get a large amount of cargo through it. And now we have more cargo to get through, even more BTs. But instead, it was like story time, and then suddenly Warzone. And we're shooting at people with skulls, and I don't know. I don't appreciate. Anyway, I'm gonna give the game a chance to win me back, though. Maybe that was just a boss fight, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we have to go to over there, to Mama's lab. I think I have a vehicle down here.
Welcome, Sam for the bridges.
But yeah, first we had to watch Higgs torturing Fragile, forcing her to I don't even know. Yeah. What do you have to tell me, Mama? I'm walking into a wall. That's not a good start.
Have a pleasant journey.
And why is the sky so messy?
Weapons restriction.
I need to get these pavers up. I know I do. Whoa, now loading. I haven't seen that ever. When we're walking around in the overworld, a loading screen? Interesting. But this area sucks. Like this game, I don't even know what happened, but suddenly it's not pretty, and it's all about shooting people in the face. Look at me, I'm covered in blood. Uh-oh. What is going on? Baby.
Don't worry, Sam. She doesn't bite. Glad you made it. She's hungry.
What the?
There, she's down. Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. It's not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up. Now you know why I can't leave. So about the supercell. Do you think the grown-ups could talk for a minute? Thank you. Look at this. This was the chiral density when the supercell appeared. But almost immediately after, it dropped to normal levels. In other words, the storm vanished in less than a second.
That's impossible.
Okay, let's pull the data from your cufflinks and take a look then. Well, that's all pretty crazy, but at least you're not. Timestamps in the logs support your story. Best guess I can muster is you were trapped between two different space-times.
Two different space times.
HQ is doing a deeper analysis. All they've got to work with is the frequency spectrum, but with a little effort, they should be able to figure out where you were sent. Another chiral spike. She's been crying more at night. Chiral density increases in regions connected to the chiral network, but the numbers are way higher than I projected.
That's bad, right?
Yeah, more connections means more chiralium. Early on, Bridges did acknowledge this as a potential problem, so I installed special limiters in the cupids to keep the chiral levels in check. Looks like the limiter on yours is faulty, though. The supercell and the temporal phenomenon that you experienced may be related to all this.
Are you saying if I keep extending the network, we might be in for more temporal phenomena?
Maybe. Or worse, they cause another Death Stranding.
But you got a solution.
Of course I've got a solution. Right over here, in fact. We just need to integrate a limiter into this new Cupid I threw together. Thought I'd make you one since you said you were coming.
It's all the same to me.
Great. Crisis averted.
No, crisis not averted. We need to rewrite the software to work with the new hardware.
Well, then get to it.
Yeah, no can do. I designed the hardware, but the software was written by someone else.
Well, where can we find them?
Her. The name's Lochna. She was a member of Bridges 1. You'll have to head to Mountain Knot City.
All right, I gotta take a Cupid there anyway.
Oh, good. That's great. Here we go again. I don't know what's gotten into her lately. She's so scared. Look at her. Maybe the other side wants her back. Or maybe she wants to go back. We can't keep on like this. That much I know.
You wanna tell me what happened?
She was due. I was in the hospital waiting for a C-section. Then the terrorists hit us. I was pinned under the rubble. Nothing to do but wait and wait. Felt like forever. But no one came. They said air and water. I don't know how many days went by. The water ran dry, and the cold set in. I gave birth there in the rubble. But instead of bringing life into the world, I brought death. Right. When the time fell stopped, my baby started to cry. She cried, cried, cried. Her life was the price I had to pay to survive. She saved me.
Over here! Get him out of there! Get him out of there, guys! Come on! Get in! Get in! Come on! Just a little bit further! Hold on! Hold on!
Over here! I'm over here!
And we've been together ever since. But she's a BT. The ties that bind her to this place bind me too. You could say I've never really been discharged.
And you're okay with that? I mean, you know she's gone. You want to live your life in the shadow of the dead?
Come on. You, of all people, you chose the dead over the living. Why else would you be here?
What?
I just remembered. Dead men told me repatriates have special blood. Mind if I take a sample?
Yeah, sure. Suck me dry. You already bleed me in my sleep. A bit cold, ain't you?
Just a second. There. All done. I want to run a test.
Mama, are you?
I'm sorry, Sam. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while?
Yeah. I gotta get to work.
Sam? Hey, forget what I said about chiral spikes. Reconnecting the world comes first. Maybe we're making things worse. Maybe not. But it's the only plan we've got. Good luck, Sam.
Sam, the delivery terminal outside still works. Go ahead and get it connected. I'll give you further instructions from there.
Haunting story. Okay. Let's listen to this guy's brief.
Sam, your next objective
There's
is to bring
timefall
Mountain
everywhere.
Rock City into the network. Now, this route will take you to a way station and on to a distro center north of the city. From there, it gets tricky. You'll have to take a detour to get around the mountains.
Still want me using this Cupid on the way? Software's not been rewritten yet.
It's fine. If you link up Mountain Knot City after your Cupid is fixed, the update should filter through the network, stabilizing the connection. It's just one more reason to get there ASAP. But for now, make do with the Cupid you've got.
Any word from Mama Lee?
None. We'll just have to hope she's all right and keep going. It's what she would want. Anyway, check in at Lake Knot City's Southern Distro Center before you hit the road. And good luck out there.
By the way, Sam, I've added a zipline schematic to your PCC.
A zipline.
Figured it would come in handy. All you need to set one up is at least 2 anchors. Why bother carrying cargo across a river or up a steep hill when you can just send it through the air? Am I right? If you want a little hands-on experience, you can use the anchors outside my lab. Have yourself some fun.
The good news is, Fragile's available and willing to lend you a hand. If you want Fragile to send you, you'll need to head to a private room. South Knot City looks closest from what I can see. It'll be a lot quicker than walking, that's for sure. But you can't take any cargo with you, so there's that. It's up to you. Just remember the option's there if you need it.
Well, first thing first, let's look at that weather pattern. Because it looked like there was timefall everywhere, and there's not. Okay, it was exaggerating. There's quite a bit of it down in this part of the world. Although we're good for now. Okay, so yeah, like I thought, we're going to go left from the Craftsman up into this world. So I should have been getting this road back online. Oh well. I do think it's worth trying to get this section of road complete, just so that we can start doing hauls from South Knot. And there's a recovery quest there. What is all this stuff I've got on me? It's guns and things, yeah.
Did I tell you we added a zipline option to your PCC? Because we did. Build a few anchors and link them with a line to travel from A to B in record time. Give it a try.
Oh. Here, let's get rid of this stuff. We can't use lethal things. It'll cause void outs. We need a shower. We're all bloody.
cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
So you have an order for me to scattered rare mineral resources all around this area. Back at the falls, apparently. So Mama's lab is actually pretty... We were a lot closer to it than I thought we were. Like, this whole section, I thought we'd be, like, down here. Instead, it was much higher. Well, I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to instead claim some materials. I'm going to grab, say, some metal and some ceramics. Sure. And we're going to get some progress on these roads. Excuse me.
Thank you for your contribution.
I can't go that way. What is that? Oh, is that the zip line? Okay, we'll play with that in a moment. But, I want to get the roads going first.
Stretch my legs.
But yeah, this part of the world is terrible. I hate it. Looks awful. Where's the sky?
Okay.
Huh. This one, they're like almost completed. That's cool. Just need a little bit more. That's good enough. So another 500 ceramic and another 200 chiral. What is this I have on my arm that's glowing blue like that? That's a blood bag. Interesting. Interesting. I don't need this many blood bags. We can put some away. Here, let's go ahead and recycle that one.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yeah, there's no chiral crystals here. We need to deal with that. I'll just grab all they have. I forget how much ceramics we said. Was 480 enough? I don't remember.
Thank you for your...
480 is one short. Okay, so we'll be fine though. We brought another 40 as needed, and this one could use another 250-ish, or another 300 metals.
contribution.
But yeah, game, you need to give me something suitably awe-inspiring to make up for that horrible boss battle. Yeah, we're one away. Oh well. We don't have enough chiral crystals anyway. Really? BTs. I guess we're close to where we fought them for the junk dealer.
I feel you.
I'm honestly just using this as an opportunity to get Corellium. Show yourself. Oh, we missed. That's not good. Where are you? There you are. Oh, something's near. Three crystals from that one. So worth it. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, we're out. Here, let's get a repair going.
There we go.
Is that my car? No, that's the car I'm using from someone else's, right? So yes, it's kind of my car. And I say car when I mean trike. All right. Oh. All right, so the next one down the way. It's not. We have metals on us, right? Yeah. but we don't have the ceramics that needs, or the chiral crystals. And then the one beyond that, again, same thing. So much more than we have. Ah, well. That looks like a big one. Ooh, 41. That was decent. There's ladders up there. I wonder if there's like things. Really? Can we just do this? At least for an otter. There are some metals up there. Nah. Screw it. I'm a little worried that the whole increasing chiral density thing might be their way of making the game harder over time. And so, as you like progress through the story, maybe I should be doing more of the side quests early. I don't know. We're off the road. Always good to have some chiral crystals to max out this, get it going, encourage other people to help contribute. Maybe. There's one way up there. We did go off the road. We went to the right. I thought we were going to the left. Oh well. Slippery.
Come on.
We're a little low on anti-BT right now. We've got a gun still, but I don't really trust the gun. I don't even know where this is going. Does the road go over the falls? That'd be cool. We're going towards the cosplayer. So we need to make a sharp right. This does not feel like a way I'm supposed to be going. Look at that bridge! Maybe I should have gone down that way. Okay. So rainy. I don't like it. Bunch of metals. Nice. That's good enough. I don't mind that going over by only that much. Yeah, we just need some more chiral crystals. Okay. there's lots of Curlium around. I just have to go out and get it. Up you go.
That's a big one.
That was nice. There's rain everywhere, dude. There's no point in putting signs down for it. It's just everywhere.
There we go. Oh. Things toppled over.
Is that enough? I think so. Yeah.
Stretch my legs.
Perfect. It doesn't, it stops right here. Ah. Alright, back into the more normal part. Marriage sucks! What? You were so happy!
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontamination.
Check the terminal for available orders.
I'm not doing your orders. I need to go take a rest. I need a shower. I'm covered in blood. Or I was. Interesting sounds.
EX grenade number 0.
You okay, BB? Different. I didn't poke it. Oh, there we go.
How you doing, baby? Hey, baby.
Okay, he seems fine. We have something new on our table. Anything new up there? I don't think so. Let's take a closer look. The bots. Don't remember seeing the bots before. There's a fragile figure, I think. Anyway. But we have something new on our table. The 4 soldiers. Yeah, connected to our friend who had the BB. And was married to Lisa. Let's eat a buyout, a crypto buyout, in Fragile's honor. But yeah, that dude forced her to disfigure herself and give up some of her lifetime, potentially. That's just torture. Okay. Let's read. Apparently we have 3 new music by Low Roar. I don't remember these, but that's okay. Marriage sucks. You still breaking your back hauling stuff through the wilderness, Sam? Ever long for a little company? I know I used to. Not anymore. But between you and me, I can't help thinking life was easier back when I was on my own. The freedom to do whatever the hell I wanted. No one pissing and moaning over every tiny thing. Where does this girl get off being so fussy? I swear, I can't do anything right. Should have seen the fight we had the other night. I tell you, it's true what they say. Familiarity breeds contempt. Don't ever get married, Sam. This guy's a whiner. And it's good. You want to have a relationship where you can have a fight every few days and then make up. Rather than one that you just keep getting angry and angry and angry at each other until it blows up. You want to be able to have that level of communication. Anyway. Are we destroying ourselves? Before you came through, there were people blaming Bridges for our troubles left and right, saying it was their fault terrorists were targeting us more and more. There's no denying that they were. Not after we lost Middle Knot and half of South. Not to mention the other smaller incidents all over. Even our old friend Mama got mixed up in one too. What we've got isn't new though. Well before the Stranding, folks all over had a hard-on for stockpiling nukes and other WMDs. Frankly, if the world hadn't gone to shit, we'd probably have blown it up by now. There's nothing more dangerous and destructive than human beings. Call it morbid, but a part of me wants us to get it over with already, if we're gonna. It's what humanity deserves, isn't it? If the stupidity we've shown in the wake of the Stranding is any indication. Okay, the game was so positive in that first zone. It was so positive. Everyone was so happy to see you. They were so complimentary to your work. And now we have all these people that are just... well. Sam, I heard you were at Mama's place. I've got a request for you direct from Bridges. There's some cargo, rare metals, that got swept up in a supercell and ended up at the bottom of a waterfall, northwest of South Knot. We need you to track it down and get back to the city. Check Mama's terminal for the order. By the way, we received eyewitness reports of a small glowing object. We keep on hearing about these small glowing objects. I don't get those. Retrieving it's not part of the order, but I thought you might be interested. So if we find a memory card near there, that would be what it is. Anyway. Hey, Sam. South Knot City lives to see another day, eh? I remember the bomb those bastards set off before. People said Fragile was working with them, but they had it backwards. She was trying to save us, just like you did. Fortunately, this time everybody knows her part in it. Fragile's name won't be mud around here much longer, I'll wager. It's all too easy to forget we're still alive because of people outside our little enclave. But you've helped remind us we're not alone. We're part of the UCA, which means we can't just look to others for assistance. We've got to give back in return, and we will. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, it is I, Peter Englert, the world's foremost connoisseur of the delicious pizzas you so faithfully deliver. Though my impudence would shame the very devil himself, I regret I must entreat you to bring us another of those delectable dishes, this time from South Knot City. So basically, build a road from south to north, because you have to hold it horizontal, which means it has to be on the back of a truck. Anyway, I'm expecting company, a sweet couple of whom I am intensely fond. They insisted they be allowed to take the air, but with the wilderness being so very dangerous, I refuse to entertain the thought. Alas, while we will be remaining indoors, I am incapable of preparing anything but the most base and disagreeable cuisine. And so I must place myself at your mercy yet again, lest the poor dears starve. While I have already, I am very much aware, gone far beyond the bounds of common decency in making this request, I must compound my sins with a stipulation. The pizza in question must be topped with the bacon of the incomparable Ibereco pig. What is that? Ibereco? I don't know. The age of printed nukes. I used to have this prepper friend, an older guy, who'd always talk about how the good old days before the Stranding. 3D printing was all the rage, apparently, and the tech could be used to spit out pretty much anything you could think of, even the most complicated stuff. Didn't take long for the first gun to be printed. All you had to do was input the right data, and you had yourself a firearm. People didn't think much of it at first, just kids messing around and all that, but it didn't stop there. Printed guns became printed bombs, and printed bombs became printed nukes. Illegal as hell, of course, but the government couldn't do anything to stop it. Okay, do you have any idea how difficult it is to refine enough, radioactive material to make a nuke? It would... Why not make a power plant? That would be so much easier. And I say that entirely facetiously, knowing that it is ridiculously complicated to make a power plant. But, yeah. It would take a very large facility, a very large amount of time, in order to accumulate a high enough purity of plutonium or uranium or whatever to make a nuke. It's not the sort of thing you can print. Anyway. If you've got no idea who's packing a nuke, the best course of action is to make sure you're packing one, right? That's how people thought back then, anyway. Mutually assured destruction for every honest citizen. People saw enemies everywhere. Terrorists, sleeper cells, all that shit. And then there was an explosion. The Death Stranding had nothing to do with the nukes, of course, but people were pretty quick to jump to the wrong conclusion. Almost everybody assumed it was terrorism. Why wouldn't they? Anyway, this old-timer, he didn't want anything to do with other people. He just wanted to shut himself up in his shelter and be left alone. He was scared. Everything that came before had led to a world filled with weapons. I could see where he was coming from, thinking society and government were doomed to fail. But I'm more optimistic. As long as we remember the mistakes of the past as we strive for a brighter future, I believe we can prevent another explosion. Yeah. I can't be that optimistic. Let me tell you a story about the good old days, back when the US of A was alive and well, and the world still hadn't gone to hell in a handbasket. We had us a president said he was fixing to build a border wall to protect the people. And guess where I was born? On the other side of that goddamn wall. If it went up, I'd be cut off from my family, my friends, everybody I left behind when I crossed over. Land of the free, my ass. Free for some, maybe. And so I got to thinking, me being an immigrant and all, if something happened, would I be first on the list for help from them in charge? Would I even be on the list? Reckon the answer was no. So I figured I had to look out for number one. Built me a shelter and got everything ready for life in case of an event. And guess what happened? Yep, the Stranding. Borders, countries, governments, it's all bullshit. At least that's how it was, and maybe always will be. But if you really believe that there chiral network of yours can bring people together, no matter what walls stand between them, then spread it all over. But you damn well better make sure you can do right by each and every American. Only then can you ask them to do right by the UCA. That's the social contract, and don't you ever forget it. I'm taking a chance on you, Bridges. Not because I believe in you and yours, but because I want to. Don't let me down again. I don't want to talk about politics. Okay. Tips. Throwing cargo. Yeah, we saw that one. Shotguns. It's weird we got one for shotguns, but not for, like, everything else. Assault rifles, handguns, grenades. Using bloodstains to hit BTs with standard ammo. Standard ammo can be effective if fired at bloodstains on the BT created by a hematic grenade. This can cause more damage than hitting them with a hematic round. Interesting. So the idea would be throw a grenade at them and then hit them with a shotgun? Maybe? Using vaporized blood to hit BTs with standard ammo. Huh. If you fire through a blood smoke screen created by... Interesting. Interesting. That's an odd way of planning. So instead of actually throwing it at the BT, throw it in front of you, and then fire a gun through the smoke at the BT, and that will deal more damage to it than just throwing the grenade at them. We haven't played with zip lines yet. I do want to try. We'll go back south at some point. We need to get those roads going. Using firearms. Yeah. Hopefully I don't need to know that very much. The situation after the first Death Stranding. There was a series of huge explosions. Well, not so much a series, they were simultaneous, worldwide. The global comms infrastructure was shot to hell, but we salvaged what we could and tried to make sense of what had happened. It didn't seem like much at the time, but it was a hell of a lot better than what we have now. Anyway, the government figured the whole thing was a terrorist attack at first. We've been dealing with